wall. Ah, my foot hurts. Hello everybody, my name is Josh and welcome to I Love You. No, not you. No, there's only one man who has my eye. His name is Colonel Sanders. Ooh, look at that sexy man. I'm playing a love simulation game, or dating simulation game. And my goal is, someone is not calling me because I'm not important right now. But my goal is to get him to lick my fingers. Man, my foot hurts. I kicked that wall hard. Alright. So let's get going. Before we get started, tell us your name. My name will be Kibble. Woo. Beautiful. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is at no time to sleep in. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once in a lifetime. Oh no! I messed up! Oh no! I give up. I can't do it. Gosh, I ruined my life. Alright, that's enough. Smack that clock and get up. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at your prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. A beautiful golden red biscuit. Don't know what I was heading for there, but standing in the squad. You gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Kibble. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the... Oh, sorry, that's my voice. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters... What? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had the flair of the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'm about to pep you up to the best of my abilities. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know, she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? That wasn't me. I've been waiting for so long to meet I've been waiting so long to meet such a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will in no time. We'll be graduating. And you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay, after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Could you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I can't. They look good. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand into the ground. Well, I'm about to whoop some ass on the first day of culinary cooking school. I'm upset. Hey! It's Ashley. Oh, such a bitch name. Your arch rival. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello. Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Kibosh shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself better than everybody else. If anyone in here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Oh my gosh, I need to work on my distinctive voice telling. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Von the Mon Mon, has stepped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working down his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Van. Is that what she sounded like? Damn it. Van. I don't know. I don't know what to give her. We'll work on it. You rang. Oh God, this is gonna be a train wreck. Damn, look at that dick. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but subsequently more devious. I can't believe that University School Cooking Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Am I nasally? I can't tell. Or maybe just hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie! I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. But also his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Kibble. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me? Or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium in front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, Call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little and fluffy, but I still demand respect, woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm Chili. Dang it, what is his name? What did I sound like? I'm getting upset. I'm Chili. I'm gonna go with that one. It's gonna change, and I'm sorry, but my brain can't remember. There's too many characters. Someone close the window. Someone close the window. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm working out the kinks. And then, he walks in. Oh my. Ooh. Getting hot in this building. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. That's not right. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry. Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across my brow. You feel everyone is looking at you. You're not entirely wrong. This is over, and this over here must be sweats a lot. You're so funny. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates completely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Kibble sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. I take a moment to clean myself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be a really adorable tiny food. And when all's said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, I'm sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue... Are you sure you're in the right place? Yeah, I know his voice changed, but I'm sorry. Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen supplies. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? A chicken snack! You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Kibble, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me. If you are interested. Best friend. Hot, sexy stud. Wait, is this just like, can I pick anyone to love me? I'm sorry, best friend, but I got to sit to the colonel. I gotta sit right. I need to smell him and all this chickeny goodness I spit everywhere. I'm sorry. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I only had two rules. Do all you can and do it at the best you can. Oh man, messed up there. Do all you can and do it to the best you can. It is the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishment, of accomplishing something. I think his voice is a little bit deeper, so I'm gonna keep it down like this, like because he's a strapping young gentleman. But also the narrator voice is kind of deep too, so maybe they're the same person. Who knows? That's so inspiring. A little off topic, you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! A pop quiz about me! This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Will tell me if you are ready for a life of culinary art school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1! If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? It's extremely, looking at you, Pop. That's right. Sprinkles, forest is to a tree as chicken is to Colonel Sanders. No? Okay, how about a feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. Clearly, that's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Let's do it. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is a talking dog he is the best boy. He is the best boy. Yes, that is right. Your total score is perfect. 5 out of 5. Give me my diploma right now. It just shows you how great I am. Wow. To be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Kimball. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a high school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth begins to water. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its content glimmer in the lights. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing secret recipe for this perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing is less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve a perfect balance of flavor. You look around the room and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's not all I'll say about that. What do you think? We want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude. Nah. Oh wait, that's Van. I don't care. Your dialogue is nothing to me. Just nothing. 'Cause I don't like you. I thought that was a girl. But I'll do his dialogue for this one. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, writing in my diary. Dear diary, someday I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitch to not bitch. My jokes make me laugh, I'm sorry. She slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. I'm just saying. I like your KFC chicken. Whoa. Hold on, man. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food teleports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about. I'ma savor the moment. It tastes so damn good. If his chicken tastes this good. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel as if there's something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Hey, Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open up a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester... A burp, sorry. The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up that easy. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colin and all? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. And then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath. Not hot, warm. With a chickeny scent. Maybe a sprinkle of paprika. Maybe that's a secret. Who knows? But it smells so good. It makes me want to wrap my arms around his and just snuggle for a bit. And he whispers in my ear. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders had disappeared. While everyone else in the room, everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to go look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think of how my story will continue on after I graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time. You figure now is a perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. No, not good enough. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. No, be modest and be thoughtful. Because that is my true feeling. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors, they were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery was just perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Kibble. You know my name! I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only just met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where their afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature but adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. You want to be my partner? Oh, sure, Kibble. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Pop! Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Oh, damn it. I picked the wrong partner for her. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. I made it wrong. I'm going to destroy this friendship. But, you know what? Colonel Sanders is worth it. Now it's time for you to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? I want to blow your mind. I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates an octopus in some sort of way. What are your thoughts on this? I'm more of a down-home type of chef. Myself. What about something that, go with me here, walks on land? Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs. Now I've heard everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus? Crab? Sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, boys, boys. What's all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try to muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a shemapabla without going through me first. His voice changed. I can't remember what it was. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusks. We're simply discussing today's assignment. You could punch the tension here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we're just talking. I'll happily step back and give you any and all the seafood. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to peel and boil potatoes to try to extricate yourself from this thorny situation. But your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Unlike... Wait, God, did I mess that up? Unlike my friend Van Van, though he may be the Mon Mon, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. I'm messing all of this vocal stuff up. I got this beast-ass music playing. Oh, it stopped. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has proposition. I need to read. That has propositioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down inside that if we cast complementary shadows, we fit together like a thick and messing so much, I'm getting so intense into it. Like a thigh and a drumstick, it just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing's clear, she's coming for you, Colonel, and if you don't watch out, she's going to grab you by the dick and balls, and she's going to make your own fried chicken. And if Kibble and Van Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together. Ashley, are you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Best friend! You turn to Miriam as soon as you find her. She senses it and looks back. This girlfriend's in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Slap this girl right now! Is somebody threatening my best friend? I will destroy them! Actually, I think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef. Perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are surely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Kibble is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor, it's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know all so well. Your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. God, you're a beautiful man. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful bitch face! Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful of Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and intensity? Hold on right there, Kibble! We do not waste food in the boom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with, oh, that looks good. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze from upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. It's too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Oh, it killed him. Oh my God! Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain just for a moment. then was almost back to his immediate oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the entire crowd. They're motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I've just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the reality, by the really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. I'm dead. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you've developed feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Kibble? There's something that I need to tell you. Hold it right there! You little bastard, go away! There's something I need to tell you first. You better not tell me you're in love with me. Because it's too much. Too much. I can only have one affection, and it's towards him. But I'd like to hear it. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since then, I've been working towards that dream day and night. It just never stopped. Never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no! Get out of here with that nonsense. Quiet! I was saying inspirational stuff here. And I want to be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I am the hero. Oh, that scared me. The sport monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I'm gonna attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I'ma defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster focuses their mastermind and draws in energy from Mother Earth. Oh god, it's a spirit bomb! Oh no! They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'm gonna attack! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cooking with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter, beefed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster use Utility Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love once more. 1 more damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile Villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Power. Oh my voice is dying. Sorry, I don't know how. I can't hear anything with how loud this is. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Bunkai! Sorry, I just got done rewatching Bleach, so that's on my mind. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my... Student Debt Loan Destruction! Student Loan Debt Destruction does 10 damage. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Kibble. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover to find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding that mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away, without any energy to keep your eyes open. Darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up to you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then, there, the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Alright, I've got to end this episode right here, but I will finish this probably later, or not. I mean, it's up for you guys to decide. If you're really liking this, I'll continue. I'm really liking this, and maybe I'll just finish it on my own. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, but I gotta go to work. So, I'll see you later. Bye.